Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this more Terraria. Yes, indeed. A very, very fun game. One that I've played since, well, kind of the very beginning of their development. Almost since the very beginning. Oh gosh, which direction would I want to go? So I've played it for quite some time. I'm going to continue going this way and exploring. Because I need to find stuff, because I'm not finding any real good stuff underneath my house. And that's annoying. So, now to make sure my honored guests don't go leaving without my permission. And then we'll head over in this direction. Uh-oh. I imagine the smart cursor would make that a lot easier for me. And I should really figure out how to use it in situations other than just for setting down torches, which is what I do basically now. I do wish to clarify on some things now here. I'm rebranding a lot of my things as Relaxation series, even if they're like combat oriented, because a lot of the things that I do and say as I'm doing and playing these games are just still kind of mellow oriented. And I've heard from a lot of people that they tend to listen to my stuff when trying to relax and take it easy, when trying to rest and sleep and such, and you know, that's not a bad idea. I certainly don't mind having a relaxation series. I imagine if I stuck that there and then just used the smart cursor, pressing the shift key with my little finger. Come back. Not that I care about you. You're just a seed. So, one of these places, you know what? Well, first let's chop down more stuff. And then one of these places we're going to go down inside. Oh, cobbler, huh? One of these places we're going to start digging down underneath really seriously for soil-based resources instead of like wood and such. Wood is important. Ooh. Copper's handy. It is 3:07 p.m. I'm going to be playing this for about 40 minutes in a stretch, cut it into 2 pieces, and then either post both parts tonight on my main channel, or possibly, since I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, posted the other half on my game channel, though I've been thinking, since one of my original ideas was to use my game channel as more of a indie spotlight sort of thing, that what I should do is more indie games and the like, and instead of more of the like that I do on my main channel. Oh, excuse me, I just burped real loud, so hopefully I edited out the burping sound. I sure hope I did. Otherwise, that was really rude, and I apologize. But I couldn't help it, my tummy. I was just filled up with extra carbonation and stuff inside of my tummy, and I didn't even know it. And yes, at 56, I'm one of those people that uses the word tummy for stomach, so. Not always. Uh-oh. Hey. Ooh, that worked. Of course, I'm not going to smart cursor this feller. Hey. Oh. Luckily, I'm not that badly hurt. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. Well, since I've gone to the desert there. Yeah. Haha. I think it was right here I decided that I don't have any torches. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, good golly, missed mine. Since I'll be going underground. I can't remember what you need to turn the planty stuff here into actual usable vine materials. So, thank you. Stop that. Okay, now that's the problem with the smart cursor, is I'm not smart enough to use it properly or well. It's a great idea if you happen to be smart. That's my problem. That's a lot of fluid up there in that underground lake there. Holy smokes. I remember when the game Starbound used to be like... science fiction Terraria. Now it's cool, but it's very different from what it originally started out. I mean, the ideas are the same. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm glad I came over here. Hey, buddy. We'll worry about this first. Oh, that's nice. That's not so nice. That's very nice. Ah! Oh! Ah! No! There. I'm glad that slime was pretty stupid, because good lord, I was being even stupider. I should have been murdered where I stood. Thank goodness it was less interested in filling its belly with my meat than just sitting around. Not that it has a belly being a... Oh, that's iron! Or the Thorium mod equivalent thereof. My apologies, I took several high THC oil dabs before, I think it was 4, like 60 to 70% THC oil dabs, because I have to make sure that, oh, and a merchant too, I have to make sure that I do not hurt, and I ensure of that. Ooh, be careful. I wanted to put that down. Thank you. Let's take a look over in this direction. This one's easier to get. Oh. Sunlight? No. What is that over there? Why would that be open? Well, it's a mystery, so let's actually head over and see if we can figure this out. On the way, of course, we'll snag as many resources as we can find. Always a good idea. This is always a resource hunt. And again, as stated, since it's a relaxation series, the goal is, yes, always to continue, to go forward. I'm going to go and fight bosses. The eventual plan is to fight every boss, and to find all the new bosses in the Thorium mod. Since I am learning the Thorium mod as I play, I haven't read up on it. I just know it's got a lot of things in it that makes it much more... I read up a little bit. I just didn't read the details. That's a good place to put the torch up there. And then when I got onto the rough level as that place across, I'll just start digging straight over to it. Because we're almost there. Oh, you dogs. And by dogs, I mean hideous slimes. And they are hideous and vile, repulsive and disgusting. They're dangerous. They ought not to be allowed. They should be illegal. That is one of the sillier things I've said. How do you make a slime illegal? But that was the point. I'm just flapping my jaws because I'm in love with the sound of my own voice, and I've known this. I suffer from depression. I have my whole life. I have issues with social anxieties that I've always been present, but just at a very, very low level. And they aren't low level anymore. So I've been fighting with that. I'm just going to go across now. But underneath that, I do have an ego. I mean, I almost tried to get into radio. I've done stage plays and would like to get back into acting, but at 56, I mean, the odds aren't good, so. But I'm in love with the sound of my own voice. I don't necessarily think that the things that I say should be kept for old prosperity. In fact, 99% of all the stuff I say is just filler. But that's just because I'm human, and that's the way human beings work. Oh, there's a hole in the wall, okay. But I'm willing to talk and yammer and make a fool out of myself and such. If I wasn't, I wouldn't attempt to be a YouTuber now, would I? And I have hopes and plans and dreams still for the channel, so who knows what my eventual end for life and everything is. I certainly don't. Oh, holy smokes, look at that. Thank you. There we are. Oh, shuck on my duckle, you know. You know what? Yes, it's right next to the desert. And in fact, it's a little too close to the desert for my liking. I may go over to the side just so that I can escape the possibility of those bug things. I don't like the bugs. They're evil and they kill me, especially excuse me, at this level in the game with my armor and weapons. Oy. Oh yeah, because if I want to go anywhere now, I've got to go and dig out the entirety of the sand here. But I guess I'd better, because I hear the bugs already. Great. I hate them. They're murderous and disgusting, evil, repulsive, vile. Again, ought not to be allowed. And if you like what you've seen, or like what you've heard, if you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. I always say that one. Forget that. I don't even know if it still exists. I know that Google's getting rid of it if they haven't already. But I have a blog, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could check that out, it would be very cool. I haven't done anything on it yet, but it's got every video that I've done linked to it. Brian Glenn has done an awesome job on that thing. It looks really, really good. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, that would be very, very cool and greatly appreciated. I would understand if you could not donate or you simply do not donate. So I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool and greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you were down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. A very good thing. And yes, earlier, if you have not watched any of my videos before, what the heck is that down there? Oh, jellyfish. That's water. Okay. Well, we'll head down a little bit in a bit. But because of my chronic pain issues, I have fibromyalgia and many, many back injuries. I am disabled, unable to work, both because of physical issues, my back injuries and more, and because of depression, my social anxieties, etc. I don't mingle well with people. I have become, even though I am in love with the sound of my own voice and would love to act and get up in front of people, that's different from actually interacting with people. And that's the hard part. Which again is kind of weird to, and I understand this, to be a YouTuber and yet suffer from social anxieties. Because this is good already. Holy smokes, this was a great place to come. I mean, look at all this. I'm picking up good stuff. I don't know what it is, but wherever they happen to place you for your spawn point is just not a good place for resources. I've never gotten good resources. Quite irritating. I mean, I'm glad I've got resources now. That's a good thing, don't get me wrong. But still, point me. But that's okay. One thing that some person had given me an idea on was that there is a market, quote-unquote market, for, oh, okay, well, it's alright. We'll just go across as far as we can, I guess. Take a look, see what's over here. I'm curious anyway. But again, since I know a lot of people watch my videos just to listen and relax, and just to relax. I mean, I understand. I think it's funny, and I like it at the same time. I have been called the Bob Ross of YouTube and the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, and I think it's both funny and flattering, and I don't mind at all. I am more than happy to take on the mantle. It is a good thing. One of the reasons I decided to call myself the Internet's Dorky Grandpa as my tagline, since that was my idea and not somebody else's. Oh, fishies! Hi, fishies. Well, I wouldn't want to kill the fish now, would I? I don't know, I might. What I'm saying is they're not hurting me, so why should I try to murder them? I suppose there's reasons, but again, oh. Okay. Is that just stone, or is that... Oh, that is. Again, that is... I don't know if they just do not put good things underneath spawn point housing. Or spawn points, I guess, since they don't check for housing, I would imagine. But, oh, come on now. There. Hey. But... I never find stuff like this directly underneath my house. I have to go, well, you saw how big my map was, how deep I had to go, and I was barely finding anything at all. So oh, I was about to start digging. Okay, I'll wait until I get over further. I just want to make sure there is no water up above me. Oh, I couldn't tell. No, that must have just been the regular sound effect. It almost sounded like there was a falling star, but it's not nighttime or anything yet. More good stuff. Yes, only copper. But copper is handy and dandy. Riley. Okay. Come on now. There we go. Makes it easier. Sure, jumping works. But, well, we're going to continue going over this way until I'm pretty sure, actually, now I'm good to go straight down. So we'll do that. And again, sorry I'm having to clear my throat and cough so much. Oh no. I'm glad he felt, well, it's a bug, so. But still, it's unpleasant that it killed the fish. Horrible thing. Come on now. There we go. Well, shuffle my duckle. I'm just hoping to find some resources. I mean, I've already found some, but some ain't much. There sure are a lot of bad guys around here. I do have to say that. It's... Uh-oh. Dratsky. Looks like there's... Yeah. Haha, Demon Eye. As stated, I do wish to eventually fight and hopefully defeat the bosses, work my way up. I mean, to be honest, I've never even fought the Wall of Flesh. I have bought the Skeletron, whatever the heck the name of the skeleton thing is, outside of the dungeon. On normal, I have defeated that. I have defeated the Eye of Cthulhu. I have fought the Slime King. Let's see. I can't remember if I fought another boss, but I have fought those ones at the very least. Is that stuff? I think that's resources over there. And I mean, I can't pass it up if it is. It's iron, isn't it?